Welcome back to the broadcast. Okay, it's Wednesday, and that means I'm putting my advice cap on, which is hilarious since I'm not an expert in anything, except I've lived a long time. So when I answer these questions, it's usually based on some experience that I too have had. So the session's called Susie Says So, and here's a letter from Lisa, but not our Lisa, I don't think. Dear Susie, you talked earlier this week about having separate interests than your spouse, but I'm afraid my husband and I have such different interests that we're growing too far apart. How can I pull us back together? Whoa. Here's my experience. I'm married to an aviator. He knows nothing about show business, could care less. He loves airplanes, engines. He loves to be busy. He has passions that he loves to do. What I learned was to take an interest in his interest. And so I learned about flying in old airplanes and sitting in the back of the airplane. And then from his standpoint, I don't expect him to be interested in clothes. I don't expect him to be interested in all the things that I like to do. And there's no need for him to do it. It is okay to have separate interests. But there should be one or two things that you two love to get together and do. And the thing Tom and I like to do is take time out and get in the car, because there's no cell phones. We don't take them with us, and we reconnect. We reconnect. But always ask him about his interests. Try to join in something he loves to do, so you're a partner in more ways than just on the mattress. Now here's a second note. This one is from Colleen. Susie, she says, my parents are getting older and I'm having to care for them more. Our roles are in the family are changing. I'm having a tough time trying to keep the family from falling apart. How do you be the glue when other members of your family don't want things to stick? Okay, I'd really like to bottom line that question. I sense that the question you're saying is because you seem to be the one that is the glue, and the others are kind of turning their back. I don't know if this is about aging parents. I don't know what it's about. It could be a little bit more specific, but here's the deal. If you are the glue, there's something in you that says you need to be the glue. You're good at that. The others probably aren't good at that, and we're not all good at the same thing. But if you feel compassion, if you feel love, if it is not in your power to walk away, that means that what you're doing is exactly what you should be doing, and don't expect any help from anybody else. The other thing is, try not to have bitter feelings about it, because relationships and caring for your old elderly parents are not easy. It is not easy to be a caregiver, but I tell you this, I took care of my mother financially as well as emotionally if she would let me. She could push my buttons, but I know this one thing. If God wanted my mother to get old and He wanted me to take care of her, He would provide a way for me to do it. So just do it lovingly. You won't fall apart, and you would fall apart if you didn't do something and then felt bad about yourself. So that's my advice on this. And look, let me tell you something. You can call the station if you want to talk about something more in detail, because this is kind of going fast. But I just try to answer the way I would tell my son or people that are close to me. So take a minute, write a question, I'll try to answer it.